Hey guys, Andy here from Mediocre Hobbies, bringing you a new paint review, which this video was not supposed to be. This video was supposed to be about me painting the Ironhead Squat Prospector. So the beautiful new Necromunda miniature from Forge World, which is basically a squat suit of exo armor they use for picking up scrap and fighting off mobs and stuff like that. So the morning of recording, I wake up, there's a knock on my front door, and there is a package arrived. The package was very kindly sent to me from Element Games at the request of Monument Hobbies, and it was a set of the Pro Acryl Paint range. So I got the base set of that, 24 really cool colors, and I could not pass up the opportunity to use these paints to paint up the Squat Prospector. I don't think this is going to count as my final review of the Pro Acryl paints. Like I said, they arrived literally this morning. I broke them out of the box and I just started painting with them. So I still have a lot to learn before I give you guys a final review video, but I definitely wanted to try them out on this tutorial. So let me know what you guys think of the paint and the miniature in the comments below. I'd love to know what you think. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to hit the like button and make sure that you do indeed subscribe to my channel. It helps immensely and only takes about 2 seconds out of your day. So thank you guys so much, and let's get into the video. Okay guys, so I was super excited to bring this tutorial to you. Everyone's excited for new squats. Even if you say you're not, I don't believe you. Everybody's excited for new squats. And getting my hands on the first variant of the new Exo armor was also very, very exciting. So I was very much looking forward to throwing it together and getting it painted up for tutorial. And then this box showed up on my desk. So 24 beautiful colors. I'm going to pick out some choice colors I like the most, and yeah, I'm going to use them for the tutorial. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not going to count this as my Pro Acryl review video. I'm not going to go into every... I want to play with these paints a lot before I make a final verdict, but so far with the video I've done now, I'm quite pleased with them, and I very much look forward to getting my hands on a more in-depth amount of the range and having a really good play around with them. So with the Exo armor, I was racking my brain as to what color scheme to go for, and then I decided to just kind of follow the picture. I'm not going to do the white stripe down the middle, but apart from that, pretty much everything else is going to try and copy the box art. So to get a base coat for that nice rich dark armor, I went for the dark warm gray and the jade color for Pro Acryl, and I mixed them 50-50 just to get that kind of really dark bluey gray color. The reason for this is I want to layer up with that jade color later on. When I opened the packet, the jade color is definitely the first one that jumped out at me. I knew I wanted to use that extensively in this video as my final highlight, so obviously I needed a darker place to begin with. So just a quick mix, and then I started to layer up all of the armor panels on this miniature with that mix of the darker gray and the jade. Like I said, once again, thank you to Monument Hobbies for sending me out this set of base paints to try out, and thank you very much for coordinating with Element Games for them to actually ship it to me. It was very kind and extremely quick. I think the emails finished up a couple days ago and they arrived this morning, so it was pretty good going. So I just followed through with this mixture and got all of the armor done. Now this is a chunky armored boy. There's lots of armor to him. So it was, I took my time, I enjoyed the process. The paint is super smooth and really opaque. Obviously I'm using some dark colors over a white base, so it's not surprising, but it did go on like a dream and give me this beautiful starting point to work with. I then went for bright warm gray, and I'm using this as base coats for the armor panels around both hands, so both the big clampy hand and the heavy bolter hand. The casings of these weapons and the elbow joints are in like a creamy white color. At least that's what the picture the model came with had. So I'm going to follow suit and go along with this. If I was doing my own color scheme, I probably would have kept them the sea green. But when I got to the end result, I was very much grateful for the breakup of the color, and it definitely added a little bit of variety to the miniature. So I just took my time and filled in these armor panels. Same again, the coverage with this paint was really good, which is surprising considering it is so bright. But I didn't struggle to get a nice coat on it at all. It didn't require 2 coats or anything like that, just one nice coat got me to where I wanted to be. Now I was limited in the colors they sent me. The 24 colors obviously had no form of shade, and no metallics. So I just grabbed the dark silver from another range and I filled in all of those parts in between the armor panels, basically the undersuit, with a metallic color. Quick and easy step. Make sure not to hit any of that green, although it doesn't really matter too much at this stage, as we will be layering up all that armor in a minute, but it makes it a bit easier. I went for the coal black, and I'm just going to use this for all the pipe work on the miniature. So he's got two large pipes connecting his arms to his power pack at the back. These are normally pieces I leave off of miniatures. I always thought that cables should kind of be fitted in through the armor to protect them from fire and damage and getting shot and stuff like that. But it certainly added something to this miniature and gave me the opportunity to try out the new coal black, which went on like a dream. The black especially was very, very good. Really dark, rich, deep black in one coat. And once again, over basically a white base coat. Golden yellow I used for the helmets. I say helmets. I'm not showing you guys painting along the process because exactly the same colors, but I'm painting up the backpack and stuff as well. And the Squat Prospector helmet is hanging from that, so I basically painted the same yellow as this guy. So one coat of golden yellow. It was super thin, and the color underneath did show through. I mean, that's yellows for you. What are you going to do? But I didn't try and put on like a thicker coat or anything like that. I just knew that after the shade and then I started to highlight, I would get that color that I wanted. So like I said, I didn't get any shade with this miniature, so I covered the miniature in sepia, and when that dried I started layering up. Now I got so excited about layering the jade that I actually forgot to start the recording, so we're coming in about a minute into the layering. As I've already touched up that shoulder pad a little bit, and I started working across his chest. So this is just that pure jade color, and then I basically layered up all of the really nice armor panels across this miniature. I took my time with this. I maybe spent 40 minutes doing this, but it was really, really nice to see the result. I thought turned out really well. And I've got to find more uses for that jade color. Somewhere on my dark color or something maybe. So I followed through and continued layering up the jade. There's so many segmented armor panels on this miniature. Which is really nice because it gets to leave that really nice dark base coated shaded part in all the recesses, which really made all those bright panels really pop. As long as you're taking your time and not filling in between them by accident as you're painting along. Nice brush, good point, take your time. It will be worth it. And this is it after the jade color was layered across the entire suit of Exo armor. Seriously cool piece. I went back over to the bright warm gray, and I'm going to use this to pull those gauntlet hands and back up again. Obviously they've been sepiated now, so they shaded down. I'm going to go back to that initial color and just layer them up again, but leaving that nice sepia tone in all the recesses as the shadow. Super quick step. Once again, it went on like a dream. Some ranges of paint you really have to fight with the kind of bright white colors or cream colors or kind of chalky colors. They tend to be an absolute nightmare to work with, but I didn't find that at all with the Pro Acryl range. I can definitely see some of these paints becoming absolute mainstays in my painting. And I do very much hope to get my hands on more of the range very soon. Now here's me wondering about how many paints are actually in the Pro Acryl range. 24 down, a few hundred to go. Back to the golden yellow paint. Like I said, after we did one coat as a base coat, and then after the shade, I just had to go back in with one coat of golden yellow, and it gave me that perfect color that I wanted for the helmet. No fuss, no messing about. I use this color to paint in the searchlight on his right shoulder as well. Just a quick step. 2 coats of yellow and then a paint in the grating around the lights with a bit of silver again. made it look really nice. Here's me after I layered up the silver again. Like I said, I just went back to another dark silver, good on the backpack. I painted in the eye lens with a bit of the green, Pro Acryl green. And there we have it, one finished Prospector squat suit. This has made me extremely excited for the League of Votann. This may be the color scheme I go through for the entire army. Like I said, this isn't my official review for the Pro Acryl range. I will do some more videos going much more in depth to them, but as it stands right now, Pro Acryl gets a big thumbs up from me. Okay, video 1 in the Pro Acryl series. Let's just say I'm super impressed with these paints so far. I can see why in all the videos that have been kind of surfacing on YouTube over the last couple of months, where this content creator tries out all the different paints and compares them, that Pro Acryl is usually very close, if not at the top of the list. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching the whole way through. If you enjoy the content and you want to support me and see the channel grow to even more elaborate heights, there's links to things like my Patreon below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions about anything that I did here in this video, make sure that you drop it in the comments below and I will get back to each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.